I think the one big talent challenge is to make sure that we know what is the talent that is there for us, which is the right fit. In a very fast growing environment, we need to make sure the right people are in all the time. And there's a part two to this. How do we make sure that they're engaged very well? And that's where a lot of technology comes into play. Making sure that they get all the information, communication that the leadership's giving, and that their work life is simple in those daily transactions, and that stickability of that employee increases and he or she is retained. Technology is all about making things simple. It has always been so. When things start to get overcomplicated, they don't work out. It brings about complexity. Artificial intelligence today is the fastest way of getting most of the queries answered that people in an organization would have. Chatbots can be trained a way to make sure that they get more intelligent in the way they answer anything and everything, to very complex things like things related to compensation too, and taxation, etc. So these are very sensitive things, and it's to even things like a holiday list and leave balance. So all of this is great in technology today, and I think India is making big strides there. For me, it's always been about my team, because we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and that's why we make up a team, right? Long back, one great person and mentor told that Devashish, it is very important that you know who are the right people you're keeping in, and if somebody's not fitting out, you need to let them go. And it's the timing of it that is very important, otherwise things can really take your business down. I think that's advice I've always heeded in the past, and I've made sure that I put in everything behind people to make things happen for them in the organization. TechHR is all about passion. It's about what we want to do about people in this country, and what's the latest there, what can make it most effective, and that's where technology comes in, and we talk only about that. I think People Matters and its team has done an amazing job in being able to get this idea to the fore and making it a headline in this nation. I quite correlate it with Digital India, which is the Prime Minister's offering for this country. Right? 2017 TechHR has brought in a lot of latest ideas, and you'll see a lot of big changes in the way employees of organizations, large and small, experience their work life, especially when it becomes technology enabled. The risk takers have the biggest advantage. At the end of the day, India is still getting into people-related technology and getting to be very educated about that. How do policies, which could be age-old and draconian, get adopted to what is best as a practice, and what gets translated into technology is what is the challenge of the CHRO today. So ideally, in situations where I have been, the CHRO grapples a lot of change management in terms of trying to modify what is age-old in terms of technology. How does that get changed, morphed, broken down, simplified into being applied to the young generation today? So I think that's a very big challenge. However, we are making big strides there. I think a lot of the CHROs, the younger ones especially, in terms of age, are really catching up and educating themselves and coming to the fore to be able to take those decisions and risks in being able to make things happen. And there have been very good success stories around that. Immense learning. I think learning is what is, the glass is always half full, so learning is the word. You see so much more, you get a good grip of where you are and what others around you are doing. So I think learning is what is unstoppable.